It's showing green. And it's flashing yellow. Man, Twitch has been fucking annoying for the last week. And it's red again. Flashing between green and red, but apparently connected. You may have experienced the stream cutting out then, because it did. And it's still red, and we're still having connection issues. Luckily, there's not much to miss right now. It's still having a... You know, Twitch fucking up right now is not adding to my stress level. Sorry, it's not helping my stress level with this game. Just a little less left and I would have made that just fine. A croissant. A croissant would be nice. I'm gonna just quickly open up that video again. So I can see the what happens after this point again, just so I'm prepared a little bit maybe. Right. It's not easy. Man. A croissant would be nice. Man, this game is starting to bum me out at this point. And yet, I can't stop. Like literally can't. If I want to keep this progress, I can't stop. Just too soon. Come on. I don't want anything right now except for getting past this damn fucking part that I've been stuck at for like 3 hours now. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to 3 hours. Game theorist made a theory about Okami. It's interesting. Is it new? I'd be curious to see. As that is my favorite game of all time, I'd be very curious to see what kind of conclusions he thinks he's drawn, if it's a recent theory. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he did, yeah. How Okami made art style that matters. Oh, okay. It's nothing to do with lore then. It's just a game theory on how the game is successful. Which, hey, I'm fine with, because that will, you know, maybe his video will increase the odds of a sequel. A true sequel. That'd be nice. Oh man, I'm beginning to question if I'm ever going to get past this part right now. Shit! Dude, Applegore, I think you're mistaken on the open ending that Okami gave. It didn't end. It didn't be like, oh hey, look at Amaterasu is going into space, and that's the end of the story. No. No. This series deserves another game. We deserve to see what is the Celestial Plane is like, and what has happened to Celestial Plane, and get the Celestial Plane back. Then the game series can be done, but Okami ended very open-ended, and teased us what the future could hold. No. Like Call of Duty, and Battlefield, and Halo, and Uncharted are series that have been pushed more than they should. Okami has had one game and one side story. That's it. Right? 2 games, and the second one wasn't even a sequel to the story. So, I'd have to disagree with you there. A sequel would be nice and extremely necessary. Especially since the first game was made on the Wii and the PS2 back when 480p graphics was the most they could achieve, and the fucking Okami Den, which is the sort of not really sequel, was on DS, which is 240p. I want a game built from the ground up with modern standards and modern art and mechanics, and to achieve not only as the greatness that Okami did, but greater. Okami deserves a sequel. And that's not going to be an overdone or a sequel that isn't necessary. It is by far a sequel that is necessary. And as it is my favorite game of all time, I of all people, right? And as someone who can acknowledge that certain games and game series do not deserve sequels or are just milked because they make money, right? Okami is not that. Okami is not that. Okami If it got a sequel, would not be milking it. Okay. Anyone that makes an Okami sequel right now is taking a risk. It's very open. It's very open. Right? All we know is that Orochi somehow, Orochi and Yama something. Yamato? No. The main bad guy that you fight at the end. Him, as well as Orochi and the other ones. But mainly Orochi and the other guy, and the big guy at the final boss. Somehow took over the celestial plane. Not to mention the whole story of the Moon Tribe and the boat and how it took off. You know? That story that could still be made a little more clear. As well as the fact that we know for a fact the celestial plane is still devastated. You know, Amaterasu had to flee. And all the other gods had to flee the celestial plane. So the celestial plane is still somewhere that needs fixed. We've only fixed Nippon. Not the entirety of the celestial plane that's corrupted and taken over. I've never cared about Uncharted personally. The only Sony franchises I ever cared about was God of War, the original series, not this shitty ass fucking reboot that they're claiming is God of War. And you know the fact that they're just slapping that title on it and putting Kratos' sort of reworked face into it and being like, hey guys, this is God of War. It's not fucking God of War. It's just you slapping God of War and the characters of God of War into a completely separate IP to claim as God of War, just so you can make a few extra bucks off the people who think it's God of War. God of War and Little Big Planet, and Little Big Planet was only good for 1 and 2, and then they handed it off to a different developer, and Little Big Planet 3, as well as Little Big Planet that came out on the Vita, was just disappointing in comparison to Little Big Planet 1 and 2. Other than that, Sony just makes disappointing franchises that mean nothing. And Microsoft is even worse. Why didn't I jump? This is really starting to get really annoying. Well, it has been for a while, but it's getting like especially annoying right now. I just want to be past this part right now. That's all I want. I just want this to be over with. But I don't want to give up. I just want this part fucking done. The fact that some guy finished this in less than 4 minutes just makes me even more mad and frustrated. I'm not interested in zombie games, yeah. I've already seen enough of The Last of Us. Yeah, okay, it's got some like characters and stories, but I don't like the art design, I don't like the theme, I don't like the gameplay. It's not a game that I would enjoy. And that's saying I got it for free. Before I sold my PS3, I had it for free because it was part of PlayStation Plus back when PlayStation Plus was actually worth your fucking money instead of paying for online and getting free games. No, it's I won't even watch a walkthrough. I'm just not interested. I care so little about the zombie theme The gameplay is not to my interest. Another survival game. There's plenty of those out there. And even the art style. I don't like the realistic art style, right? I like games that take bigger risks than looking like, oh, haha, look, it looks like real life. No, I don't care about that. I'm not gonna watch Uncharted. I'm not gonna play Uncharted. Sorry, Last of Us. Any of those. Uncharted I don't like for the same reason. Again, it's just realism. Realistic look. Look how you can see the pores on their skin. I don't fucking care. It doesn't appeal to me. I don't play Okami because you can see the fur on the fucking wolf's body. Either way, I don't care. See, but that's the thing about this game right now. I can't leave it until tomorrow, right? The only thing that would allow me to come back to this tomorrow is if I left the game idling and running on my computer and left my computer running all night long. Otherwise, I will have to redo everything I have done up to this point. And I don't want to leave the game running because I like it when games have an accurate timestamp of how long I spent playing the game. And I don't want to leave my PC running all night long because it's just a waste of power. And since I'm the one paying the bills, I don't want to waste power. Pretty sure I've been here for 3 hours now. The most annoying part of it is so much of it. At least this first area. It's like down to luck. Yeah, I know. I don't know. We got our different tastes, but yeah, for me, I don't like looking at people, right? I don't like taking pictures of people. I don't like people taking pictures of me. So the same goes for video games. I tend not to play video games that feature realistic looking people because I don't want to look at people, right? I don't like humans. I don't like looking at people in the video game. If I play a video game, I'm looking for something that separates me from reality, not relatable, something that sets me apart from where I am in this shitty godforsaken fucking world, you know? I like anime because anime and anime girls and the nature in anime and stuff like that looks not realistic. it's an art style and a presentation of people that is not real and unachievable, which only makes it all the more alluring. Same thing for video games. I don't want to see fucking stupid real people with realistic eyeballs and realistic faces and realistic fucking arms and legs and boobs and butts and whatever else, pecs and fucking fingernails. Who fucking cares? I'm not looking for a realistic game. You know, I don't go on TV and watch fucking Big Brother or the Kardashians or whatever other shit, you know? And I wouldn't watch them featured in a show that was about zombies either. Man. Either way, I'm getting really cynical right now and hungry, and I want to stop playing, but I can't, because if I do, I give all this progress up. Maybe I'm okay with giving all this progress up. Maybe I'm okay with just not doing this area. Let me open that video and see how much there is after this point. Because I'm pretty sure the fight is the last part. Right, so he gets here where I get stuck. Fights these two guys. Huh. Yeah, this is the last part. This is straight up the last part. After this, there's a fairly easy fight to do, and that's it. Ice cream. Once I get past this part, that's it. It's like, and I've gotten so close. After this, there's just a fight with a couple dudes, a couple of those white knights that you used to get into this area. And then it's done. It's like I'm so close to the end. Just this one part is so painful to get through. Man, and it doesn't help that... Man, I don't even know. Arma 3. I play shooters for shooters. That's not the same. See, the thing about Arma 3 and other first-person shooters, an actual simulator. I've never played Arma 3 personally. I know, yeah, I hate Call of Duty. I hated Battlefield games for the last 5 years or so. Battlefield 3 was the last half-decent Battlefield game, and even then, Battlefield 3 wasn't that great a game compared to Battlefield Bad Company 2. I don't mind those kind of games. I mean, I play, like, Insurgency. Here's the difference, right? The focus of those games aren't people. It's just you against other people shooting guns. It's not characters. It's not people. You're just in random soldiers' bodies. It's not focusing on the soldiers' faces and cutscening in on character and these real-life situations and, oh, look how compassionate I am and look how sad I am right now as I hold you in my arms. There's none of that bullshit that I don't care about, right? It's just you with a gun shooting other faceless people who have guns. That's different, right? That's not like The Last of Us or or even the campaigns of Battlefield and stuff like that, the story modes where it's like, oh, look at these characters that you're supposed to care about. There's nothing like that. Arma, in terms of the multiplayer, that is, I don't know about the story of Arma. If there is a story, if there was, I probably wouldn't really care about. I generally play story modes just for the practice, but not because I'm actually interested in the story and these fictional characters' lives and what happens to them. That being said, I did really enjoy the story of Battlefield 3, even though a lot of people were like, the story of Battlefield 3 is a joke. I kind of liked it. But again, I was just kind of liking... It wasn't drama. It wasn't like, hey, look at me, I'm holding my wife in my arms as she dies. I don't care about that shit. No, it wasn't close. I had a close attempt earlier when I was actually on top of that blade on the other side. And I think I've only made it there once. Okay, one sec. You know what? I need to test something out here. Okay, you can't slash these. That would have helped earlier. You can't bounce off of these fucking spikes. I wish I knew that earlier. Good to know. I mean, I haven't been trying to for the last like, you know, it was the previous section that I was trying to bounce off the spikes. And this whole time, I thought I could bounce off of them. Because I was about to see if I could use them now as like a backup in case I like miss a jump or something. I just bounce off the thorns for a while. But nope, you can't bounce off them at all. I mean, at least now I know. That's why I was sucking earlier, when I was trying to rely on those. Oh man. The last part of this fucking place, and it is the most impossible area to get through. And yet, there's some guy out there on the internet who can get through this whole area that I'm stuck in about 30 seconds. Literally. 30 seconds, no issue. I've been here for like we're getting close to 3.5 hours that I've been here. 3.5 fucking hours, and some guy can make it through here in literally about 1% of that time. Somewhere around that range. Let's see if I can reset the white balance on the camera here. Nope. Time is it? It's fucking 7. Jesus Christ. Shit, wrong button. Oh, man. You know, I would quit if this wasn't the last area. If there was a whole nother section after this that was challenging, I'd be like, fuck it, it's not worth it. But knowing that this is the final stretch, I gotta do it. And I want to see what the reward is. The reward is a cutscene, but I want to see the cutscene. The final countdown. At least the connection is green right now. Wow, thanks game for stuttering right there. Thanks. No. The last few times I went too far over, and this time I didn't go quite far enough on that. Fuck me, man. Oh. Okay. Oh man. I need a fucking hack, a game hack that lets me fucking float through this area or some shit. Let's see. Hollow Knight? Is there even a no, there's probably not. Hollow Knight cheats. Unlimited jumps. No enemy collisions. Oh, and unlimited health. No enemy collisions, but what about object collisions? Premium? I don't know. I got no clue. It says no enemy collisions, but I'm not sure if that's like... I guess I could try it. No, it wants me to sign up for it there anyways. It's probably a scam. I don't see anyone actually making cheats for this game. Yeah, it says unlimited mana. It's not even called mana. It's called soul. Come on. I don't have a numpad, so I can't activate those, you dumb piece of shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. But I would definitely go for a no collision sheet that this is me walk under this area. A no clip. That would be nice. I hit down slash first game. Alright, Apagor. Thanks for sticking around. Do this, torture. And I dash downwards. Nice. Thanks, Game Stutter. Could have made it right there. I could have made it if I'd just been a shred higher. I made it. That's the very end of it. Hopefully that's an indication, and maybe I'll start making it. Maybe that means it's a sign that it's happening soon. But I don't know. No way to say, really. That was so close. So fucking close. That was the closest we had gotten so far. And I can only pretty much hope that it's a sign of things to come. And that maybe this will be the mark where that was the close call and now I'll get it, right? Who knows? I don't know why that didn't. I hate that. Again, why? Man. I'm gonna take off my headphones for a little bit because it's weighing down on my fucking head. Let me know if the music stops. But I'm giving my neck a fucking break right now. Now I can hear all the clicking. The clicking of my mouse buttons a lot easier. reflexes mixed up here. Now I'm just getting all my fucking keys mixed up. It's like the audio, actually. It's somehow harder without audio. I'm completely fucking up my routines with my keys right now. My reflexes. What buttons do what? Alright, fine. I'll put back on the headphones. Because apparently that puts my head in a place where I can actually play. Nope. You know, honestly, I think I might just have to quit this. It's just it's fatiguing, you know. It's really just fatiguing me. And by now, I wanted to be watching anime on YouTube. Not this fucking torture. But I want to see this fucking end, you know? I want to see what's the prize at the end of this, you know? I don't know why I keep on jumping after hitting a side there. Yeah, I'm just looking up cheats. Come on. Mr. Anti-Fun. No, that's not the one I want. Oh shit. No, I'm not using that. Please run as administrator. Please disable your UAC. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Let's see if Reddit has any. I see, that's the thing, there is none. There are no cheats. I can't find any. Yeah, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna get anywhere with that. I'm gonna play it for another 2 or 3, 4 or 5 more hours, and I'm not gonna get anywhere. see where we spawn. Yeah, back at the start. Alright, so let's, what we're gonna do here is take off the Dash Master. And we're gonna put on the Mark of Pride instead. I could even say take off Quick Slash and put on the Long Nail. And then, that's good enough. Yeah, well, this will have to continue tomorrow. I'm like almost 3 hours over my normal time. And this has just been a pain in the ass. So maybe I'll try again tomorrow, that area. If not, then we'll just go and beat the final boss, and we'll see what kind of mood I am in. But I know right now I'm in the mood where I'm thinking I should just stop streaming. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Anyways, if Nick and Lily, if you're here still, thanks for sticking around for like the entire day. It's much appreciated. Everyone else that was here, it was awesome. But I want to eat some fucking food and do something that won't be this. It's a shame that I really couldn't get that last part. Yeah, it was just, man, that last part there, just, what a fucking pain in the ass. It's just, you know, even the other previous hard area I got through in an hour, and this one, no. This one I've been at it for almost 4 hours, I think, and I couldn't do it. So maybe I'll try again, but honestly, I think I'll just watch the cutscene on YouTube. I'll just put it on the stream of watching the cutscene that happens, and that's it. Then I'm just gonna go and beat the final boss, beat the game, and done. Done with this game. That area is pure hell. I'm really disappointed. I'm really, like, in my chest, I feel really disappointed that I couldn't get past that very last section. Down to the point where there was two occasions, I think. Only 2 occasions where if I had just done the right sequence of inputs, it would have been done. But it clearly wasn't meant to be, so fuck. What a disappointment. I really wish I could have gotten through that last section, but it's just torture right now. But again, thank you for sticking around this whole time. Hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Matane, fucking Japanese weeb shit. Matane.